Hello and welcome to another Train Pack special from Model Railways Unlimited. Another limited edition. This set is really lovely with wonderful details on loco and coaches alike. Once again, what appeared to be a simple review type visit has turned out to be a Pandora's box of interesting history that I will endeavour to set before you using the models in my collection. Lyme Regis is a seaside town in West Dorset on the south coast of the UK, and the branch line ran between there and Axminster in South Devon, where it met up with the main line from Waterloo to Exeter. Attempts to get a line to Lyme started in 1835, but it was to be 1903, and with great celebration, that the line finally opened. The cost then had been £67,000, which in today's money would be over £8,200,000, and included the building of Cannington Viaduct. Initially the line opened with two of the famous Terrier 060s, however the locos wrecked the track and twisted their frames. Representing the Terriers, here is number 751 in South Eastern and Chatham livery, complete with a South Eastern Chatham birdcage coach from Hornby. Of course the locos in use on the Lyme branch would have been London South Western liveried. The London South Western Railway also tried its 02s, 044 tanks, but these did not give satisfaction. The line was 6 3/4 miles long from Axminster to Lyme. Some referred to it as the Lyme Billy. The line was built under the light railway category and therefore had a top speed of 25 miles per hour and lightly laid track, 10 miles an hour in places such as Cannington Viaduct, with very tight curves as well. It would not be until 1913 that the solution for traction was found, in the elegant shape of a pair of London South Western Adams radial tanks of 4x2 wheel arrangement. These having been made redundant from suburban services by electrification schemes. While I pass on a little of the history, we will see the Hornby Adams radial and its two coaches simulating operations on the branch, starting off at Axminster. I'll intersperse this with actual photos of the line as kindly supplied to me. Their design dated back to 1882, so they were already 31 years old when they arrived. They fitted the line so well because they were only 4-coupled and had a front bogie and radial truck that guided the driving wheels around the tight curves, and they had an anti-roll bar arrangement which kept them steady on uneven track. However, they only had adhesion sufficient to haul 3 coaches on a dry day. They would work the line for 48 years. The summit of the line was at Hornby, the only intermediate station. On damp days the train could slip to a stand and run out of steam. There was a camping coach in the siding at Hornby as well, and a churn of water was often delivered there by rail. Mainline trains from London Waterloo to Exeter would stop at Axminster and either detach coaches for the branch or set down passengers to transfer to the branch line train in the bay. When the two locos were wearing out, the now Southern Railway was desperately looking for the answer to the ongoing traction needs. All other radial tanks bar one had been scrapped. The sole survivor had been sold to the East Kent line. This was hastily purchased back and repaired, thus allowing the two original locos to be rested and repaired. The loco was 30583, as modelled here. Her original number was 488, and she was later given this number back by the Bluebell Railway after they purchased her for preservation. Now over 100 years old, in 1959 the radial tanks were worn out, and once again a suitable locomotive was being sought. A Great Western 042 was tried without success. Finally, in 1961, the gap was filled by a 262 LMS designed tank dating from 1946. Despite having a longer wheelbase than the old ladies of the line, these Ivet locos proved flexible and powerful, and they mastered the line, but not before certain track curves and cants were eased. Here, representing one of these, is my 18-year-old Bachmann model, who is suffering quite badly these days. Longer trains were now possible, with just one loco in charge. The infamous Dr. Beeching entered the fray in the 1960s, and the line was transferred to the Western region of British Rail. The line ended its days with a Class 122 single-car DMU, which provided 8 trips per day. Closure was to be in 1964, but it was held off due to protests until the 27th of November 1965. Representing the 122 is my Lima 121, which is visually similar, if not quite correct. Interestingly, the complete Lyme Regis station building was moved to the Watercress line at Alresford and is used as the buffet. It has not been assembled as a replica, but does give a good impression of what the original was like. I hope you enjoyed that. Once again, a simple subject held many interesting surprises. What a great shame the line was sadly lost.